thought we would make it this far. Going on the stage, getting our diploma, graduating high school. And not just because of COVID-19, no, but because we have faced other challenges, other problems. According to the US Department of Education in 2015, undocumented teenagers between the ages of 18 and 24, just between those ages, 40% have less than a high school degree. This is a huge difference compared to the 8% of US born. The day I heard that graduation was being canceled, I was upset. I was angry because something so important was being taken away from me, such as graduation. But then I understood. The challenges that we have faced as immigrants coming from other countries around the world are not easy. Those problems were passed into us by our own parents. We were required for our own parents to learn English because they didn't know. But thanks to them, now we know a second language, even a third, maybe a fourth language. Also, our parents needed to have 2 jobs and work long hours to pay for the bills. And some of us started working at the age of 15 because we needed to help out. But thanks to our parents, thanks to them, we were able to learn. We learned how to be hard workers. What I understood was that graduating was an accomplishment not just for myself, but for my parents as well. Because they have provided me with an opportunity that they didn't have before, such as education. And that now I have the opportunity to pass that to my children. Now they can have an education. And now I'm no part of that 40%. And we have given in our first steps towards our future. Problems will come, but just tell yourself proudly that you overcome the COVID-19 crisis and problems bigger than that one. I can't wait to see what the future has for the class of 2020. Thank you.
Before I begin, I would like to greet family members, teachers, staff, friends, and everyone who has supported us. Most importantly, a greeting to the graduating class. It is an honor to have the opportunity to represent you all today. For immigrant students, finishing high school comes with incredible challenges. It is full of obstacles, racism, rejections, and exceptional family sacrifices. This is why this diploma means so much for us. It demonstrates that besides everything, we are resilient and unstoppable. I remember coming to the United States 4 years ago without any expectations, without speaking the language, without faith or even hope. I remember finding a place where people made me feel welcome and safe. In high school, I met people that didn't look at me just as a peer or a student, but who saw me as family and made me feel as one. There, you also meet people that motivate you, push you, and believe in you when you don't even believe in yourself. People that actually yell at you, but who commit to take your hand until the end of your journey. Just like many of you, I had to leave behind many loved ones, and one of them was my grandma, the person that lived with me for 14 years. Unfortunately, she passed away 3 months after I came to the United States, but I always had her present in my thoughts and my heart. A week before she died, with tears in her eyes for being so far away from me, she told me a few words that I will never forget. She said, "Hija, now that I have you so far away from me, you need to take advantage of every opportunity that from now on comes to you. You need to make every sacrifice worth it, because to go far away to be a nobody, you should have just stayed here being a nobody with your loved ones." She was right. I dedicate being a valedictorian to her. I understood that our future is not in the hands of anyone but ours. No one other than us can make all sacrifices worth it. Some of us, as kids of immigrants' parents, have also the responsibility to make the sacrifice that our parents made to not be in vain. I would like to you all, From now on, life will be way more difficult. But think about how much everyone has grown and overcome to be a graduate. These last 4 years have made us stronger. Never ever let ignorance get you down. The end of this phase marks the beginning of another. Make your families and yourself proud. Taking from mi abuelita, you didn't go so far away from your loved ones to be a nobody. After years of unforgettable memories, now we are here. And without being ready, we have to say goodbye to these memories. And see you later to all those that stood beside us throughout this journey. It is hard to say goodbye to people that through this time became our good friends and that brought us many but many special moments. But now it is time to continue the journey by ourselves and meet the next people who we will walk alongside. Before finishing, I would like to take a moment to thank our dear principal, vice principal, our teachers and staff who during these years contributed with a grain of sand and helped us become who we are today. Thanks IHSLA for welcoming me and the rest of us into your friendly community and help to shape ourselves. Thank you to every parent, family member, friend, classmate, or anyone that under circumstances support us and cheer for us. A special thank you to my family who have sacrificed themselves and worked very hard to always provide me with the most they could. Thanks to my mom, dad, and sister for always trusting me and supporting me in every decision I make. For never letting go of my hand and for never leaving me alone. Thanks to the person who trusts me and believed in me since day one. The person who never let me give up. He is my role model and has been my inspiration throughout these 4 years. Thank you so much, Dr. Grant, for always listening to me and being there for me. Finally, thank you, Grandma, and thank you, God. Congratulations to the class of 2020 and to everyone who has helped us get here. It was a pleasure to be a Tortuga Marina. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Selva Moreno. I am the Salutatorian of the class of 2020. First, I want to thank God for all the blessings He has brought to my life, to my parents for being my pillars, to my teachers for always being there when I needed them, especially to my abuelo in heaven for being my motivation and example to follow throughout this journey that is just starting. Throughout the years, many students look up to this day. We think and plan this day since our first day in high school as freshmen. Who doesn't remember themselves freshmen? Someone completely different to now. For some students, being a really important day since it shows the work that has committed throughout the years and its obstacles. The memories we all had, those fun moments, those laughs, those naughty days when all we wanted to do was sleep. Those moments that we all enjoy and wish we could go back and live them one more time, with one hope in mind, of our senior year being stupendous, as many people would describe it. However, our class of 2020, things came out as expected due to COVID-19. Things changed, leaving a mark in our hearts. Not being able to celebrate like the other generations, as to being something completely different of what we all have dreamed since that first day. We couldn't be like the other seniors. We couldn't enjoy our senior year the way we wanted, making us feel worthless because it looks like all our work from over the years has lost its significance. All I can say is that we are the class of 2020, are unique and historic, because although things changed, we never gave up, and here we are in a graduation, accomplishing one of our dreams in our to-do list. Congrats, class of 2020. This journey is just starting.